So this video today, I'm going to give you a little bit more theory. It's going to be exchanged with a case study. Okay. On this channel, we talk so much about launching your private label products. I realized that a lot of people are not ready to say, okay, we start putting a bulk order in, we invest a few $1,000s and we go with it, right? So what I really want to encourage here is there are so many excuses people have of not starting because of the lack of money or the lack of experience. I want to show you, I want to make a case study here, and today is going to be the last theoretical stuff about this, okay? The case study that we're going to put out is how do we start with a $500 investment and how do we turn that to $1 million business within 12 months? Okay, that is the goal here. I'm not 100% sure if we can reach it, but this is definitely the goal and it's absolutely attainable. There are multiple people that I know that have done so. I know how to do it. And because we've been working in multiple different businesses, that is physical product businesses, service businesses, digital product businesses. So we've learned so many lessons from all of these businesses, whether that's how to attract customers, how to get more money per customer, how to convert more people, how to outsell the competition, how to market cheaper, how to market better, how to drive traffic. Basically all of the components that you need to create a successful business. Actually, it's not very complicated. If you break it down, there's so many like secret strategies and hacks and tricks, and it's actually very simple. You generate interest. So you create interest for your product. You find the customer that you want to serve. You start with the who. Who is the person that you want to sell to? Where is that person that you want to sell to? Where do they hang out online? Now you put something in front of them, a bait in front of them to get them interested in your business. So if I have the customer, I know who I'm selling to, I know where they are. I just need to give them something that interests them. So here's my free thing that I have for you. Get people in the door. And then once I have people in the door, I say, hey, I know you're interested in this kind of products. I have those products. I want to offer you those products. And then the person buys and you make money. Or the person doesn't buy. Then you can follow up with that person and send them emails and send them to your platforms to kind of keep customer warm and sell the customer in the future, right? That's all there is. And then there come all the little components. How do you create the lead? And there are multiple ways and each of them works. How do you sell the lead? Multiple ways, each of them works. From A to Z, the complete strategy and the complete way that we will follow it, so you can just copy it and do it yourself. Just choose another product, choose another market, or choose the same product and choose the same market if you're smart and just do the same thing. Because what we're going to do is we're going to leverage a lot of different pieces and we put them all together, but we try to make it as quick as possible, as easy as possible. The goal here is to really just generate a lot of sales really quickly without putting a lot of money up front. So we take ourselves a $500 budget and we won't even need that much. But I just put that out because we are in China. So some things for us are cheaper here to get samples, to do all of these things. And I'll come back to that a bit later. So we're just going to put $500 on the table. Okay, we have $500 in an account available. And with that $500, we will start a business. So $500 isn't really a lot. That doesn't really buy you paid ads, right? So we have to see, okay, what can we do with that little bit of money and what can't we do? So we have many possibilities that are denied to us, which is great as an opportunity because it forces us to think outside of the box. We're going to find a customer that we want to sell. We're going to use these $500 mainly to just get samples and pick a product. So we're going to source our products from China and we're going to start a drop shipping business to start with. Later on, this drop shipping business will morph into a private label business, and from there on we will build out a brand. These are the three phases, but each phase requires a different type of cash flow. In the very beginning, we just see, okay, we cannot afford to buy inventory up front. Let's put money into finding a supplier that can deliver products, that can ship drop shipping products for us that we don't have to pay in advance. Once we've done that and once we've proven what products work, then we will launch our own products with the profits that have been made from the drop shipping. We will take that money, put it into inventory for our private label product, then sell our own private label products, and then later on morph into building an own brand. Now that we start with dropshipping, we have to think with the end in mind. The end here is to build a brand, and that's also how we find out who is our target customer and what products can we sell. It is so much easier to find out what product can we sell once we know who to sell to. As soon as the person is identified, as soon as we know, do we want to sell to athletes? Do we want to sell to teenagers? Do we want to sell to moms? Like there's so many possibilities and so many people that we could sell to. Once we figure that out, we go out and find products that could work for them. Then we approach multiple suppliers and get quotes and get prices and order samples for the actual product that we want to dropship. Once we have the dropshipping done, now we need to get people's interest. And the more people information we can get, the more the whole thing can grow over time and the more lifetime value for each customer do we have. That's basically lifetime value. It just means like within the time that you have contact with the customer over the next 2 weeks or 6 weeks or 6 months or a year or 5 years, how much money can you make from that customer? And even the person isn't a buyer initially, as long as a person that's in our interest market, that's in our target market, we can sell that person in the future, right? So the efforts put in today in the marketing may pay out later. As long as we can break even with everything in the beginning, as long as we can make our money back and do a little profit, that's very cool. Think about the bigger picture. We have the goal to have it $1 million brand after a year. That means in month 12, every month from now on, we generate $80,000 revenue, which accumulates to $1 million a year. That's the plan. That's what we're going to do. We find the product, we sell the product with dropshipping, take the profits, we put it into private label, and then we build our brand. There's one more item that I want to include into that, and that is digital products. Digital products have the huge upside that you have a big profit margin. How we initially going to do that is that we're going to combine a few different elements. We're going to combine sales funnels with it. We're going to combine influencer marketing and content marketing. And I'm going to come to that in a minute. We're going to drive the traffic. Traffic is just you attract people. I'm going to tell you exactly how we're going to do that in a minute here. But we take all of those people and we send them to a landing page. A landing page basically is just a page with a field to leave your email address in exchange for something valuable that we create for you. That is digital. It can be physical, can be digital, but we're just going to go with a digital product, some guide, some PDF, some video. As a guide, you don't have to create your own book or ebook. You can just promote a summary of things that you did. Sign up here and get the best 10 or get the best 50 podcast episodes that we found. So this is the bait that we put out. That means the goal here is to have 10 people hit the page, 6 out of those 10 people leave their email address. And then 1 out of those 6 people make a purchase decision later. That is kind of the big goal. In the beginning, we will not get to do that. In the beginning, it will probably look like we get 100 people that give us their email address and we're going to make 1 sale for those people. This is going to be kind of how it's going to look like. So we have people come in, they get the free thing, we get the email address, which is golden. We need that email address. The next page they hit says, hey, thanks for giving us your email address. Your thing is on the way to your inbox. But we have this really cool physical product here that we drop ship. How would you like that? And some people will go for it. And some people will say, okay, yeah, that's a cool product. I will get that. They buy it. They give you money. The supplier fulfills the product. You keep the money. You send them the bribe and it's all automated, right? There's nothing that manually will be done. You keep it all extremely simple. You will see there's no magic behind it. There's no need to invest into all different kind of plugins. There's no need to have a crazy sales page. There's no need to have sales videos or, really go out of your way to create a beautiful store and spend 3 months on doing that. Once we made the money with that one product, obviously we're going to tweak it. And then we go and move on into all the ways that I told you about. Now, how do we get people initially to our free thing? And that's something that we're going to use content marketing for. Content marketing meaning we put out things on social media platforms where we can get free traffic, where we can get organic traffic to our thing. That's the number 1 strategy that we use. The second strategy is if you're too shy to do your own content, which you should overcome. It shouldn't be something that holds you back. If you're too shy to do your own content, well, figure out a way to get rid of that. I promise you, after some time, after you've been doing that a lot, you're not going to be shy anymore. In the beginning when I started with the podcast, I made like a whole script. I had it in hand. I was super nervous, even was just talking to myself. And now it's become a kind of second nature. And that's the same thing for you. So don't be afraid of that. But if you really can't get yourself over it, you're going to have to leverage something else, which is affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is basically something where you just leverage people that already have a social media following that can promote your products to their audience. That can be that they promote your thing that you give away for free, and then, people come in the funnel and buy things later. That can be that they directly promote your sales page. So instead of sending all the people to your banner page for the free thing, they send them directly to the sales page where you offer the product. All of that in return for a commission. That's nothing where we go for big influencers that we have to pay big amounts of money up front. That is something where they only get paid once they sell a product. And you don't need to have a lot of those people. In the very beginning, we're just looking to have, maybe 10 people that can move one product a day. Let's say even one product a week for 10 people. That's more than a product a day. That will already generate $10 to $15 profits for you every day. It's not much, but we're speaking about investing $500, right? And we can grow from there. That's our strategies that we use. So let's summarize that. We're going to find a source of traffic or two sources of traffic. One is content and one is influencers. We send those people to a free thing that we give away so we can collect email addresses. Then we offer them our product. And then we follow up with these people via email, via an automated sequence, and offer them all kinds of different products that are either our product or we act as an affiliate and promote other people's products here, all in return for a commission. And then we can grow from there. After some time, we will have an audience and we can just survey the audience and ask them what else do they need, what else do they want, what things are important to them. You just survey your people, they give you information, and you give them whatever they need. And that's how simple it can be. It might sound a little bit complicated, but I don't want to leave you hanging here with a theory. We're going to do all of that in live streams here on YouTube and in Facebook Live. So make sure if you're listening to that on the podcast to head over to YouTube, look for Easy Peasy Ecom, subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell, because that is the only way you will be notified for these live things. Like I say, I'm an open book with that. I put everything on the screen live for you and show you exactly what we do. There's no information going to be left out, nothing going to be left behind. Everything that I'm going to be sharing is something that people charge thousands of dollars in courses for, and I'm going to give you the real case study, and you can just follow along, tag along. Every week you just duplicate what we've done and you do it too. But leave me a comment below. What are the points that you want to know? What are your biggest questions about the whole process of building out your brand, starting with dropshipping, then private label, getting traffic, and growing your brand? What are your biggest questions about that? Put it in the comments below, because I'm going to answer all of those questions in the live streams. Now, that's it for today. I'm going to catch you tomorrow, and I'm super excited for the live streams. I'm going to teach you how to build your 7-figure brand within 12 months. Cheers.